Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Good morning, everyone. Is everyone present? Mornings at the Cabin. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter with you on your Thursday morning. Today, brought to you by the Rainbow Coalition of Yellowknife, presenting the Days of Pink Rainbow Prom, coming up on Saturday, the 13th, at the Explorer Hotel. For more info, check out rainbowcoalitionyk.org. Wonderful. We put together that little video the other day, which was adorable. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Put the dog in the video. People will click.
Pretty much.
If you dog it, they will come. Man.
I don't think she's decided yet either. I think she's considering a third option.
No. She came to me.
Did she come to you, or did she go for the shoe of yours that Ollie was holding?
She went
away from the shoe.
Yeah. Went away
to
from
Jesse.
the shoe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I won twice.
Wow.
Really? Well, did I?
Done.
I don't know. I don't think that makes any sense. Penny picked me, so I win. So that's a score for me in the Ollie versus Jesse-a-thon. So I'm up 9-2, I think. At this
3.
point. 3? 4?
I think the snowboarding one was 3.
For Ollie?
Yeah.
I guess he wins. I mean, to be fair, I carved Pow better, you know? I just didn't stay up as long. And really, that's like not even the hardest part is staying up. Carving Pow is the hardest part.
The tow rope is the hardest part.
I can imagine. Oh, my goodness.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Today brought to you by the Rainbow Coalition of Yellowknife, presenting the Days of Pink Rainbow Prom, Saturday, April 13th at the Explorer Hotel. For more info, check out rainbowcoalitionyk.org. Get your tickets. That's what you're going to want to do. Who doesn't want to relive their prom? I took a friend of mine to prom. I should have asked another friend of mine, and she told me this as much a year later. She's like, "Why didn't you ask me to grad?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't think we were that close." She's like, "I really wanted to go with you." And thus was my romantic life for like 10 years after that. Just missed opportunities.
And of course, she couldn't ask you.
No. And that's what I asked her 10 years after that. Why didn't you ask me? I don't know.
High school.
High school. Puffy dresses, tuxes. Everybody's going to look great. I'm going to show up in my dad's 97 Dodge Dakota Sport.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't. That thing, he bought it for like $8,000 and he put like 15 into it. Yeah, it was a great truck. Anyway, what we wanted to talk about, the prom sounds like a lot of fun. But, Lecter, you got some wonderful news.
Very exciting
news. Now, maybe a lot of you don't know that Lecter and his partner, Nicole, run an illegal B&B out of their apartment, out of their condo.
Very much
And
illegal.
they have achieved something on Airbnb hitherto unheard of by me.
Through our outlaw means, we are now Superhosts on Airbnb. Got an email this morning. Here's to you, Nicole and Scott.
Here's to you.
You've worked hard to delight your guests, and it shows. Guests appreciate your responsiveness and reliability and rave about your outstanding hospitality.
Oh,
and
wow.
boy, do they ever.
Wow. Do they?
Do they ever?
Do you get reviews? Can you read us a review? A positive one.
I could, but it'll take me a while to find it. Would you like me to take that time?
Okay. You didn't have that queued up.
Okay.
We can hold the fort while you go through that.
Okay, I'll find your review.
If there are anyone in town who I would pick out and say, yeah, they're going to be a super host, it's going to be those guys,
absolutely.
Isn't it?
Very nice.
They came in with mini eggs for everybody yesterday afternoon.
What?
Then they took them away again.
Don't tell him that. He wasn't here.
I'm not here in the afternoon.
That's why I'm not a super host.
This isn't my full-time gig yet.
I just break this kind of news to people, whereas Scott, you'd have kept that very quiet, and I'd have felt you were a super host, and Jesse would never have known.
No, that's exactly what would happen if someone came over to your house. If you had an Airbnb in your apartment, people would show up and you'd be like, "Welcome to my apartment. Please make yourself at home. We're out of water and food."
Honestly, a lot of people who have been round to my apartment to hang out would say, "Yep, that is an exact summary of the situation."
Really, not a lot of paint on the walls.
One of our more recent guests, said, "It was really comfortable. If I visit to Yellowknife again, I would like to stay again."
Wow. In Yellowknife, they meant. They didn't mean in your B&B.
No, at our place. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
It was super comfy.
Are your guests won over by your entertaining pets?
Yeah, actually, like
Absolutely.
most of the reviews we get are like, their dogs are so cute and they're quiet.
Dogs
So
are
really,
cute and quiet.
really fitting in a JR are the super hosts.
Yeah, they're the super.
Oh,
hosts.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all a team, Ollie. It's a team effort.
I feel like it was really comfy. That's positive. It sounds positive, but it also sounds like when you get described as by somebody, well, they're really cute. It's like, no.
I'll take that.
I know. That's
what I'm going
I
for
take
most
it now,
of the time.
but when I was a younger man, I didn't like cute.
Here's a more fleshed out one. Great location. A short walk to town center where you can book tours for the Northern Lights. The room was very sweet. The bathroom was just across the hallway. It is a very conveniently located bathroom.
It is.
It is.
Nicole was very helpful with check-in and check-out time. No mention of Scott. Most importantly, we saw the aurora there. Right time at the right place. By the way, the dogs were super cute.
Ah, that's cute.
Again,
really,
no mention.
Nicole and
Scott.
the dog.
You say it's a team effort. Everyone except you got a mention in that.
No, I love
review.
it.
Well,
I
much
love
like mornings at the cabin, someone has to be the unappreciated background member. Lets the others
That's
shine
you.
in
I don't
front.
think that's
That's not me.
No, you're very appreciated. I do like these reviews, though. Nicole and her dogs were great. Her anonymous lover was around.
No, I meant all of us. Penny's the one in shining.
Oh,
in
that's
front.
right.
We're
Shining
the
in front.
background
Absolutely.
crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
Yeah,
One
one
more.
Should I
more.
leave
One
there?
more.
One more? Okay, let's see what we got here.
Is there anything? Do you have
Oh,
a
okay,
negative
he's
review
scrolling.
at all?
Okay, what have you got to do to be a sub host? I would like to be.
Sub-
I would like to be
you
an
have to give
Airbnb
people
host.
sandwiches.
I would like to be an Airbnb host who does it so with such wanton disregard for the safety and comfort of the guest that you get some kind of rating on Airbnb that says like at your own risk.
Yeah.
You assume all the peril of making this booking.
A fair to Midland host.
Yeah, I mean, even not even fair to middle, just like a rank below that, where it's like, we'll be honest with you, this is going to be a bad experience,
not gonna be
but
great.
you know what? It may be all you've got.
Yeah, Ollie works to all hours of the evening, and types very loudly.
You will not be fed, and you will receive minimal sleep.
I don't think you're supposed to feed your Airbnb, I guess. Although I hope one of these reviews is like, and for whatever reason, we had Azerbaijani food when we stayed.
All right, I got one that actually mentions my name here.
Oh, good.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nicole and Scott were fantastic hosts and had some great local knowledge they were willing to share. The apartment was in a perfect location, so we walked everywhere in town. So glad we got to stay here because Nicole and Scott made our trip to Yellowknife totally amazing.
What
Nice.
was your great local knowledge? Was it like, did you
Don't
take
go
a,
here.
take
Don't
a
go
trivia
down
night?
this road at night. Stay away from this part of town.
There's beer here, there's beer here, there's beer here.
Wonderful beer here. There's
Yeah.
also a lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That about covers it.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Well done,
Well
you
done.
are. a super
Congratulations to you and
Well, thank you.
Nicole
Thank
and
you
the
very
dogs.
much. Thank you. Of
'Cause
course
really,
the
they
dogs,
really
yeah.
push you over the top.
They do.
If you'd like to stay at Nicole and Scott's place, you can find them on Airbnb. Scott, for all this advertising, that'll be $200.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast was recorded before a sort of live, thankfully not in the studio, audience.
Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter with you, along with Little Pen. That's our name for Penny. It's not very imaginative, but she's cute, and it requires no other cuteness.
Penguin?
Penguin?
Yep.
No.
Ping pong?
Penwing?
Penguin?
Penwing?
Pentecostal cult?
Pentecostal cult. Little Pen. That's what we're going to call the Pentecostal cult from now on. Oh, the little pen's
little
all
pen
up in
pen.
arms about something. Today's show brought to you by the Rainbow Coalition of Yellowknife and Days of Pink Rainbow Prom this Saturday at the Explorer Hotel. For more info, check out rainbowcoalition.yk.org, little pen.
Penny's excited about
Penny's
the ball.
Well, she's going with me. You saw the video. She chose me. I am more comfortable to lay on.
I meant the ball she's playing with.
Oh,
Tennis
yeah, she's
ball.
pretty excited about that. Too. Pretty excited about that, too. I don't have cable anymore, so I don't get a chance to watch Jeopardy as much as I'd like. Although there are repeats of Jeopardy on Netflix right now, which I'm very confused about. I don't know how I watch repeats of Jeopardy.
Because you already have that knowledge now, right?
That's right. And that knowledge could have changed by now. So like you watch an episode from 2006, you're like, well, that's no longer true.
Watch an episode from 1988. Yes. All these Soviet Union questions.
Yeah, that's what
These
is
are
going
not going
on.
to help with trivia.
Pretty
next
sure
week.
that place broke up.
There's some people who are so into Jeopardy that it wouldn't surprise me if people do that. Watch repeats just to be like, find out what answers are no longer true because they've been updated since.
Well,
Some
now I have
people
to
are
go find.
so into it.
Now I have to go find who's doing that. But
All right.
I forgot. I have to put on the little undertone music here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah, what are we doing? There we go.
There we are.
Much better.
It's like a remix, though. Like, listen to it. It's a record scratch.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I have no snare. I got no snare in my headphones.
Ollie's not appreciating any of this.
No, he's not.
Doesn't have his headphones.
He
on.
does not like a good beat.
Distracts him.
It distracts him. I can't dance to a beat. It's distracting.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, the reason we're talking about
yeah.
Jeopardy because last night, a professional gambler that I just found out that he's a professional gambler named James Holzhauer. He won $110,914 in a single game, which is a record by about 40 grand. I think it's about 40 grand. The last record was like 77 or something like that.
So what did he do differently?
So apparently, the last few years have seen a few players kind of play the game a little differently. Rather than going through clues one by one, 200, 400, 600, they peck all over the board. You know, I'm over here for 200, I'm over here for 16, I'm over here for 10. Trying to find that daily double, and also just having knowledge, just kind of playing the game in a different way, kind of throwing a wrench into it a little bit, keeping the other players on their toes as well. Because if you've probably prepared for like, okay, I've got this one, and I've got 5 questions in that one until we move on to something else. But now we're picking out from all over these places,
Right?
And then what they do is that they get the daily double, and they do a true daily double each time. It's a huge risk. You could risk all your money, but I mean, if you're knowledgeable enough and you've done enough research, then you can do it. So this is what he did a couple times last night. And then on Final Jeopardy, wagered $40,000 because he had 70. So he had $70,000, so he's like, I'm going to wager 40. And yeah, just absolutely demolished the record. $110,000 in one game.
I was kind of thinking maybe this is, some guy who got lucky. He had some questions that happened to work out, and he happened to know. And like you said, he played the odds as far as searching around for the big ticket winning squares.
Yeah.
This is his 4th win in a row.
Yeah.
He is now collected $244,365.
Oh, so his other games weren't that impressive.
This is total.
Yeah, I know. So his other games were just kind of...
Oh, yeah.
Just
So
like
he's
an
going-
average of 40 grand for the other games.
Yeah,
It's
like,
nothing.
what's that about? Huh.
So he's going for his 5th win on Wednesday.
Wonderful.
That's pretty impressive. I can get behind that. I was like, this guy's probably ruined the game forever. But no, he's just really good at Jeopardy.
So what he said about his game as well, is that he blitzes the bottom of the board. He goes to the hardest categories first to get as much money as possible, find the daily double, and then hit it. He said, my approach isn't complicated. Get some money, hit the daily doubles, bet big, and hope I run hot.
So
And he
can
did.
Canadians even enter this thing, or is this
Yes.
all just... Oh, okay, good.
I've done the online test
Have
a
you?
couple of times.
Oh.
I have not
Not received a
I've
call.
not received a call. No, to get an audition. I did well on the second test, but did not receive a call for an audition.
Do you know what the whole process is? Do they fly you down for?
You know what? I think
Somewhere?
I think you have to get there, but they'll put you up or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I just wanted to do the test.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can do that. You go to jeopardy.com, you sign up, and then they let you know when the next online test is. Because they do, I think, 2 a year. 2 online tests a year, and then you do the test and hope for a call, really. I mean, thousands of people audition or do the tests. A few are called to audition, and fewer still make the show.
If you ever get an audition, you're on the show.
No,
You're gonna make it.
No,
Yeah.
I'll say offensive things.
Well, they can. It's all edited.
It's
not like it's live.
That's right.
Come on now.
That would be amazing. Well, a Yellowknifer was on the show years ago. Robert Slavin was on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did he do?
He did pretty well, I think. I can't remember. I'm terrible at this local history stuff. Where's Ryan Silk? Ryan! I think he won a game. But he did
Don't worry,
pretty well.
Ollie's looking it up.
Ollie's
There we
looking it up right now. I think he won like 57 grand or something like that.
Robert Slavin.
Yeah, here we go. Season 8, I think it's a Season 8 5-time champion, $53,202.
5-time. So
Wow.
he was in the tournament champions.
5-time club.
There you
Tournament
go.
of Champions, 1992.
There you go.
Semi-finalist.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, just give up the dream then, because you're not going to compete with
Well,
them.
that was back when you just when you had to write in to get a test.
I don't know.
1992. You didn't have it in your
Probably.
head? Probably. Mm-hmm.
Well, 25 years since he was on the show. There you go.
Yeah.
Good looking kid. My God.
He looks every inch 1992 in that photo, doesn't he? Hello, 1992.
God,
like he's
wearing
actually dressed.
he's wearing a hyper-colored dress suit.
Well, the thing is, he's actually dressed in black and white. Like his face is in color, but the rest of him is dressed in black and white. That is excellent. Well done, Robert. You
Well done.
you did a nation and a territory proud.
Let's okay. So the next time the online test comes around, we'll all do it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
You have to do it like online at a certain time. You can't just...
I'm always down for wasting some time.
It's not a waste of time, Scott.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast, where we delete all the bad bits and make them sound at least semi-coherent.
This morning's show brought to you by the Rainbow Coalition of Yellowknife and the Days of Pink Rainbow Prom, Saturday at the Explorer Hotel. For more info, check out rainbowcoalitionyk.org. Hurry up. Tickets are going fast, but apparently not from me. I've been called out already. We are here with Executive Director of the Rainbow Coalition, Chelsea Thacker, and President Lane McIntosh. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for calling me out already. That I
really need to buy your ticket.
I do need to buy my tickets. That's right. And honestly, you asked me, what are you doing Saturday night? And I was like, what day is it? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. There might be something going on. There was this comedy show that I was going to go to. That's canceled. I don't know. I mean, the world could end by then. Who knows? Anything could happen.
Very true.
You should still buy your ticket.
Okay, I will. Absolutely, I will. Okay, so tell us. It's the day. We're in the middle of Days of Pink right now, so there's a bunch of events that have been going on all week. There's something going on tonight, and of course the prom going on Saturday night. What's going on tonight?
So tonight is pizza and drag story time at the library. So we brought up a drag queen from Edmonton, and their name is Indigo, and they're going to be reading some stories. You're going to get some free pizza. You're going to get to hang out and meet your first ever drag queen if you're young and you haven't met one before. Yeah, it's going to be a really good time.
Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. And now that's something that's become quite popular, like drag story time. I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of different organizations doing it. It's a pretty cool idea. Tell us more about what's going on with Days of Pink this week.
Well, tomorrow night we have our free swim from 8 to 9:30 at the pool. And then on Saturday, all day we're going to be at the Explorer. During the day we have workshops. So we have our mini conference. Mm-hmm. You can go online on our website and register for that still. Things are open. There's lots of different workshops like Dine Culture and Queerness, how to run your organization or your business in a LGBTQ2S inclusive way. There's going to be the art of drag, lots of different really cool stuff. And then, of course, it's the prom, which we've been plugging all week, which we're really excited for.
So I want to know more about this prom. Now, do you have to, you got to go dressed to the nines, full prom style? I want puffy dresses, lots of shoulder poofs, and big hair is what I'm picturing.
Are you asking for yourself?
Yes.
Because you're now going to prom.
I am, because I am now going to prom with the puppy, apparently. She picked me.
She picked
me, so I'll just show up with Penny.
That's fair. You'll be the main attraction.
That's right. Penny will be in a bow tie, and I will be in a big puffy dress with big puffy shoulder pads. I love it.
Yeah. We just wanted people to come as they felt most comfortable.
Of course.
So, wear your suit, wear your dress, wear whatever feels good to you.
Bathrobe.
Be who you are.
Yeah.
And just come and come to Rainbow Prom.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may have seen on Facebook or cabinradio.ca that Chelsea and Lane took full advantage of Cabin Radio's newest, cutest revenue stream, Penny, and
absolutely
put together that
we now
video.
Made Penny photo shoots a thing. So,
took it full advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
It is pretty impressive.
You guys should have a calendar. Just one person each month just holding the dog.
So what a great idea.
What a great idea.
Awesome. I would pay for that.
You showed me some, Chelsea, outtakes from the Penny photo shoot on Instagram with the rainbow brush and the rainbow flag. And my God, it was just the cutest thing ever.
Adorable.
The things you don't see,
What?
But we talked about, so it's the Rainbow Prom.
Yes.
And when we were kind of talking about how you wanted to advertise this, you mentioned, and I thought it was really interesting, you're like, everyone does a gala. We want to do a prom.
Yeah.
What was the thought behind that?
Prom is way more fun.
Yeah, than a conference.
I just feel like Yellowknife, there's always a gala once a month. It's come to this gala, come to this dinner, and then it's a keynote speaker, and there's some music, and then you have a faux dance floor, and then go home, right?
It's an integral part of our economy at this point.
I mean, I get it. Yellowknife needs things to do, so they're a gala, I'm gonna go to that and support this cause. But we wanted to just do more of a celebration, more of a party, more of a big thing, and we've never had Rainbow Prom, and also in the North, there's not really that American type of prom style.
Yes.
It's a $10 dance put on by parents, right? And so we wanted to give people the full experience, dinner, dance floor, DJ,
Nice.
drag queen,
Balloon
like,
art.
everything. Yeah, balloon art.
Balloon
yeah.
arts.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Putting yourself out there, possible rejection.
Yeah, all of the good things about prom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally asking that person for a dance, and then them leaving with a football player. Something. I don't know. That's how American proms go, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We wanted people to experience it all, you know? Even if they felt like they were too old to feel that rejection.
Oh, you're never too old to feel rejection. Never.
By a football player
By
specifically?
a football player specifically, a high school football player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I do appreciate a little shade thrown at the gala culture here.
No, like don't get me
No,
wrong.
I'm
I
joking.
do love me a good gala, but we wanted to just spice it up a bit, you know, and like stand in prom like happened
Yes.
in December or something.
Mhm.
So we were like, hey, that's like a great idea. Like let's do a prom.
Yeah, it's an absolutely great idea. Who's what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, what can we look forward to?
Yeah.
at the Rainbow Prom.
Who's DJing?
We are our DJs are I don't know their stage names. It's not really bad yet.
Just throw out their real names. It's
It's
fine.
Temple Volant and
Oh, yes.
and
Puppy.
Puppy DJ.
Nice
Puppy DJ.
Yeah,
Okay.
very nice, very nice.
Yeah. And then, we're going to have 2 drag queen performances. So that's going to be really great. It's going to be a silent auction. Sam Stewart's going to be there doing
Nice.
professional photos. We're also going to have a photo booth. There's going to be like so much to do.
Will there be a choreographed dance a la Can't Hardly Wait? Not Can't Hardly Wait. What's the one I'm thinking of? She's All That.
Ooh.
Has Usher come in and taught everyone a dance?
You know, I'm not actually at liberty to say.
Okay. all
Our
right.
sponsors have requested me not to mention anything.
You gotta
yet.
keep some
It's-
surprise.
That's
there's-
right.
We got to keep the magic in.
No.
Show up.
If you bought a ticket, you would be able to see it at the event.
Let me just here.
You'll never see Usher for any cheaper, Jesse.
Sorry, it's $60.
Is it $60?
You get a free dinner.
Free.
I will buy a ticket.
Put your money away.
You can just throw money at me in the studio. That's not how this works.
I'm pretty sure that's how money works for everything.
Go.
Take this. Get out of my sight.
And you mentioned after 10 o'clock, so youth are invited, and
Yes.
then 10 o'clock is kind of the cutoff time. And then after that, what is it again? People are invited for a donation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 p.m. the liquor license. It's 8 a.m. I'm sorry. It expires. So anybody under 19 has to go. So we're welcoming anybody over 19 who still wants to come and join the party, but maybe you couldn't come to dinner before. Minimum $20 donation. You can come and rip up our dance floor and hang out and watch the second drag performance.
Nice.
Okay, there you go.
All right. So Indigo will be performing there as well?
Yes.
Twice.
Wonderful.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, twice.
Yeah,
2 sets.
once before 10 and once after.
Very nice. It sounds like a ton of fun. I can't wait to go. Because I have committed to this now. I have no idea what's going on Saturday. If I have plans with you, they are done. And I forgot. So thank you so much for coming in, Chelsea Lane. Awesome. Always good to have you. And thank you for sponsoring our show this morning.
Yeah, of
but
course.
I hope the prom goes really well. I will be there, so I will know. And
Yeah, you can take pics.
I will take pics. See, I was there.
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen. I'm sorry. But
That's right. Now I'll gram that. I'll insta that. That's cool. All right, awesome. I hope the rest of Days of Pink go very, very well. And thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
All right, find out more at Rainbow Coalition YK.org. Is that where you can get tickets as well?
People can just e-transfer us at info@rainbowcoalitionyk.org, or they can just send us a message on social media or an email, and I'll reserve one for them.
Perfect. Awesome. April 13th, Saturday, the Rainbow Coalition Days of Pink Rainbow Prom. Bring a puppy. That's what I'm going to do.
Want the meat and potatoes of the morning show with none of the filler? You've got it with the Mornings at the Cabin podcast. That's a strange breakfast, though.
Wheeler and Lecter with you, with the worst person in the world, Karine the intern.
Excuse me, I'm not the worst person in the world because I have a different opinion than
Happy
you.
birthday, Karine. It's so good to have you on
Happy
your birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Listen, it is not my birthday. I learned my lesson. I left my Facebook open, and Scott thought it would be hilarious to change my birthday to
It's
today.
been pretty funny.
So now everyone is wishing me a happy birthday, even my family. And I'm like, excuse me,
That's
you
the
know
sad
I was
part.
not born today.
There's a sad part there.
How many happy birthday wishes
you
have
get a
you
bunch?
received?
Like 9. And then I wrote a
Oh, that's
status.
not too bad.
I wrote a status and I was like, it's not my birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's not my birthday.
And then I
Mom.
privated my birthday so that I could change it in a couple days.
Well, I kind of apologize
No.
because I know, that's not appropriate to mess with someone
Oh,
else's
that's the kind
care.
of like
account.
wholesome prank I can get behind.
But
no one's harmed.
But to be fair, you were warned.
Yes,
I was doing this for you, Karine, for your own good. She leaves her Facebook, her email, everything just signed in on 3 different computers.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
You're the worst.
So it was a lesson.
Yes.
Yes.
A lesson in closing your stuff. But there actually is a real happy birthday.
Yeah.
Former cabin radio host.
The first home to the cabin.
The first
host.
home to the cabin host. Greg Hanna, it is his 25th birthday. He's only 25.
25.
Yeah. Right.
God.
And then when you talk to him, you're like, I was like, I'm sorry, are you a leader in this territory? Like, he's so intelligent and very, very mature.
Yeah.
Unlike other mid-20s people in our midst.
Excuse me.
All right.
But she's 26 now.
That's right.
She's,
yeah, wild card.
I don't want to get older.
Why?
Like, I like to stretch out these last few months of being 25.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You're going to be 27 in like 6 months.
Excuse me. No, I'm not.
Oh, are you 25 right now or 26?
Well, she
25.
just turned 26 today.
Oh, that's right.
And then her actual birthday, she
That's right.
turned 27.
Oh, okay. You have a
You're
birthday
just
every 6 months.
rapidly aging.
before our very eyes.
I'm going to be 30. In
How much
5
gray
years.
hair have you gotten since you've been here?
A lot.
I can see a bunch.
Wow. I hate you so much.
Don't say it. There's no gray hair.
So it's your second last day
Yeah.
with us in the north. Here.
And tomorrow, I've talked this over with Ollie. You're allowed to pick 2 topics.
Ooh.
But you're not allowed.
to.
You're not allowed to actually talk about them. You just pick them for us, and we'll talk about them.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
We'll see what happens. Get in
Yeah.
here maybe a little earlier tomorrow.
Time traveler.
Time traveler. That's right.
Oh, boy.
Barron Trump's a time traveler. I look forward to that.
One topic.
One topic.
I asked my friends, I'm like, what should I talk about on the air? They're like, something naughty. I'm like, excuse me. This is a radio station.
That's right.
We cannot talk about
Can't talk about naughty
things.
things.
Well, technically we can.
I mean,
right
if you
now,
want to talk
but
about knots, like we could do that.
knots.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know anything about knots?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
That's good chat.
Yeah.
Good chat. I can put the knot in my shoelaces.
You don't want to do that, though.
What?
You don't want to tie knots in your shoelaces.
What are you talking about? That's how you keep your shoes on.
No, you tie a bow,
Oh, well, I mean, that's a knot, though, isn't it?
I guess.
Can I-
No. There's no guessing about it, Scott. Corinne, just a sec. Scott, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
A bow is a knot. Like if you tie your shoes,
Is it
it's a knot.
technically? Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's just,
It's
just
not
another knot.
It's not technically about it. It's a
See,
knot.
I have a negative connotation with the word knot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And not the N-O-T, the
Not-
K-N-O-T.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant.
Knot.
Well, knot is a negative. I mean, yeah, you would have a negative connotation.
Yeah.
for that.
K-N-O-T, knot.
K-N-O-T.
Very
Okay.
negative connotation.
Yeah, well, you better not mention that again.
Notice how I don't have shoelaces anymore.
That's right. You're wearing the Blundstone.
I love those.
I'm one of those cool kids.
You are one of those cool kids.
I have a pair as well.
How do you guys? Well, okay. But I guess it can go on anybody. But
What? Oh my god! Is it like pick on the internet? I guess
no, it's what's your birthday? It's time for birthday bumps.
No, it is not. Stop! My
got a
birthday is
cake
June
on the
3rd.
way.
I am a Gemini.
I don't know what that means. You're a Gemini. Jupiter's in retrograde. That means I get to act like a jerk. Everything is because of
Can
the
I-
planets.
Get Ollie to talk about like the most British thing he can think of tomorrow.
He does that every morning. It's just his voice.
Yeah, but like he'll actually like pick a British topic and just like
Okay, we can get Ollie to talk about his British thing.
Talk about British things.
That's right.
All right, so there's your one topic.
There's your
Ollie
one topic.
talks about British
Ollie talks
things.
about British stuff, pronunciations,
Yes.
nicknames, things like that.
Yeah.
Look forward to that tomorrow morning.
Good morning.
on
Mornings at the cabin.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca.